RGV Best of the Best Showcase. It's time, Coach. It's the boys' side and a mixture of East and West on the red and a mixture of the East and West on the blue. Right now you're looking at the red team with their little media shoot prior to the game time. Kevin Naro back on the call. Alongside with me, Marco Hinojosa of the Los Fresnos Falcons. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Coach, so we are, like we were talking with Coach Clarice Arredondo about you guys able to have a basketball season. We all went through those levels of uncertainty. Like her, you had a playoff run. You made it through your entire season, and then now this isn't an all-star game, but it's a showcase. We're going to have all-star games, but the point being, a year later, we're here. We're able to have events like this. So just what does that mean for you as a coach?
I mean, this is awesome. All the kids were expecting this. They missed it out last year. I know my player, Jerry Martinez, had a heck of a season last year, and he was expecting to play in an all-star game, and he wasn't able to do that. And for them, and most of these kids were in the same position, and for them to come out here and showcase their talents, it's going to be something special. They're all excited about it. You heard them talking about it right before they came out onto the floor, so it should be fun.
Absolutely. We're looking at the red team, so it's going to be red and blue here this afternoon. In the red, you're going to see a mixture of kids from the East, a mix from the West. It's not your traditional East versus West where you draw that line in the valley and say, well, they're the East or the West. So, Coach, these are the best of the best, and you're seeing a couple big names right off the gate. And what sticks out for you on Team Red?
I mean, Red, they're huge. They got Vince Perales down there on the block, probably one of the best bigs in the valley, if not the best big. Good feet, can finish inside, right and left. You got Bazaldua, another big that can just put up 30, I believe, and I'm not mistaken, on San Antonio Cole.
He did, 32.
Cole won the championship at the 3A. So for him to do that out there against a team like that, blue team's going to have to find a way to get rebounds because red team is huge.
Yeah, we're looking up and down the roster, Coach, like you mentioned. Then you see athleticism. You see Eddie Epperson, Chris Vela, Mike Castillo, Lucky Edge, James Herrera, J.J. Salazar, a kid of your own.
All you're naming is a bunch of shooters, guys that can just flat out score it from outside and can attack. And I'm going to guess we're going to be seeing a lot of 30 and 40-footers being thrown out there today.
You're talking about bigs, too. Big Luigi Cristiano, he's a junior from Brownsville St. Joe. He's there. Bonzandua is there. Perales is there. So, yeah, this is a heck of a lineup that these coaches have put together. Elijah De La Cruz from PSJ North, whom you know well. You had to play against him in PSJ North in the playoffs in the first round. Mike Castillo from Harlingen, a district opponent. And then, Epi's boy, Coach Eddie Epperson's son, he had a crazy year this year. I think he had 1,000 points.
I believe so.
Did he reach 1,000 points? Him and Elijah De La Garza as well. So we're set for tip-off on the other side of the break. Blue versus red here from South Padre Island. You're watching Real Sports Live.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Since COVID-19 hit, we saw that there was quite a decrease in our sales. We had heard from another business that EDC was helping people with grants, and so we decided to give it a shot, and we were accepted. I would encourage you to contact the EDC and see if you qualify for one of these grants.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
It down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarras, try a Texas-sized cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is a piece of cake by Ibarra's in Harlingen.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Welcome back, and we are going to meet the starting lineup. We're going to hand this over to the PA announcement.
Number 0, from Brownsville Hannah High School, Charles Thurlow. Number 1, from Santa Bernita High School, Eli Terry. Number 2, from Los Fresnos High School, Jerry Martinez.
Right now we are being introduced to the starting lineup, the PA announcement announcing the starting 5.
Number 2, from Edinburgh Economy High School, Ray Delio. Number 2, from Santa Rosa High School, CJ Olivares. Number 2, from Port Isabel High School, Cole Pinkerton. Number 3, from Brownsville Grisetta High School, Jose Galarza. Number 5, from Lyford High School, Justin Bella. Number 13, from Wesco High School, Leonard Smith. Number 20, from Ravenville High School, Jason Cancun. Number 23, from San Bernardino High School, Max Graciani. And number 40, from Hidalgo High School, Kyle Morales.
That is the team blue.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the boys' red team.
Now we're looking at the red
From
side.
St. Joseph Academy, Lucky Edge.
That's Lucky Edge from Brownsville St. Joe.
Number 3, from Donna High School, Eddie Emerson. Number 3, from Santa Rosa High School, Chris Vela. Number 5, from Harlingen High School, Mike Castillo. Number 5, from PSJA North High School, Elijah Lagarta. Number 11, from Jubilee Academy, Cameron Davila. Number 11, from San Bernardino High School, James Herrera. Number 11, from Los Fresnos High School, J.J. Salazar. Number 12, from Brownsville Veterans Memorial High School, Matthew Meltz. Number 20, from San Isidro High School, Marcos Barrera. Number 20, from Rio Grande City High School, Dennis Number 24 from Santa Rosa High School, David Valdez. And number 32 from Wesco High School, Vince Perez.
Both lineups being introduced. We are just moments away from opening tip-off. So, Coach, we talked about the red. Let's talk a little bit about the blue on the flip side here, and just some names that stick out for you.
I mean, they got a lot of shooters. You got Ray de Leon, who averaged double-double, almost 30 points in the season, that can just beat you in every which way, shape, and form. You got Jerry Martinez out of Los Fresnos that scored also 20-plus points. I mean, you got Terry from Saprolita. You know, Nate's known to have guys that can just flat out score it. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. Guys that just, who else? Let me see. There, took a seat. Okay, C.J. Olivares, Cole Pinkerton out of Port Isabel. First team all district. Oh, but no, I'm wrong, mistaken. MVP of the district.
Right.
All region type player. They can just, again, beat you in different ways.
So again, we're just moments away from opening tip-off. We're getting ready to roll. Game 2 of the day, as the girls' game wrapped up earlier today. The east side won that one. Scored 91 points. Can the boys get there?
Oh, I'm going to say they're going to get over 100.
Let's do it,
got
right?
a lot of guys that score the basketball. And I got to correct you, Elijah, I think, want to say he scored almost over 2,000 points in his career for sure.
There we go. So him, Jerry, on the girls' game at Kayla Hernandez, that would reach the 1,000-point mark. Andrea Molina. So a couple of athletes today that reached that 1,000-point plateau. And away we go from South Padre Island. Game number 2 in the RGV Best of the Best Showcase. Kevin Aro joined by Marco Hinojosa of the Los Fresnos Falcons blue team with the ball. That's Jerry Martinez. Martinez driving with the right hand. Nice move to the hole. Layup.
Good follow right there. Great follow.
So the blue gets on the board first.
He tried getting him in the backdoor cut. Just good pass. Just went out of bounds. Here goes blue.
So it's blue and red. Vela kicks it out to Terry. Terry out to Martinez. Martinez, a sophomore, gets it out to Vela. Vela driving with the left hand. Loses the handle on it. Gets it back out to Pinkerton. Pinkerton swings it out.
I'm honestly surprised we haven't taken a three-point shot yet. I know the game just started, but the game's now played outside the three-point line, and for them just want to take two is just surprising to me right now.
Well, it might take a little while for them to heat up and do that, because we saw that in the girls' game. The first game, a little jelly legs, a little rust in the first quarter. Second quarter, we saw it heat up. De La Garza is going to call your shot there. Three-pointer, no good. Ball picked away. They were looking for Maddox. Here comes Eli Terry from San Perlita. Bounce pass inside. Vela, count it.
Oh, way to run the lane. Way to run the lane by Vela.
Stop and pop. Maddox thought about it. Gets it back into his hands. Three-pointer on the way, off the side of the rim. Second chance bucket is good.
Yeah, right now Red's doing a good job on the boards, and right now they got 2 points off a rebound. Great job.
Martinez trying to work around a screen, driving. Reverse layup, count it.
I've seen that a couple times.
You know a thing or two about that move right there.
Yes, sir.
De La Garza moving to his right, guarded by Martinez.
Great take by De La Garza, not settling, trying to get to the line. He's the type of kid that if he sees the ball go in the hole, he's going to start going off.
So these are 12-minute quarters. Not your traditional 8, and that's one thing we learned on the fly with the girls' game.
And there goes the De Garza. Got that one. That's sometimes all it takes for a shooter to get going.
It's the same when you're a hitter. All you need is one hit to get things going.
Mm-hmm.
Cole Pinkerton gets it up to Eli Terry. Some small school basketball. Eli Terry in Class 1A, Martinez in 6A. Driving is Vela, gets that one out. Three-pointer on the way, airballed.
Open look, decided to take it, didn't go in, it's all good. They're here to have fun, so the kids look like they're having fun already.
You know, Coach, and that was the one conversation that I had with Coach Sammy Lucio at the practice here on Wednesday, was that, or on Thursday, was that these kids, there was some gratitude and some appreciation that they were able to, that we are able to have this showcase. You know, like we mentioned earlier with Coach Arredondo, was that the pandemic hit a little over a year ago today, and at this time last year, we were all at home and in lockdown, sports shut down. So for these kids, for us to be able to come out here and have this, it's a blessing, really.
Oh, big time blessing. Again, before the game, there goes Jerry Martinez. Before the game, you can hear just in the kids how excited they were just to get going and play this. A lot of kids got cheated of it last year and showcases their talents, but you know what? It is what it is. We're here now, and they're having fun with it.
Second chance bucket, no good. So the clock's going to stop at 9:06. Maddox with the ball, moving to his left. Now, Brownsville veterans, Coach, over the last couple of years have had some really good teams under Coach Larry Gibson, and in a competitive district as well.
Yeah, Larry does a good job. I mean, I played against Larry when I played at Lopez when he was at Pace, and he's been doing this for a long time, and he does a good job, and he's known to, you know, bring that house of pain that he used to have back in the day, and he gets his kids to play hard, and Larry does a good job there at Brownsville Vets. Always competitive year in and year out.
Jerry Martinez, he's hot right now from the floor. De La Garza answers back, buries a three.
There he goes. Can't leave him open.
Back and forth. I can take a peek at that last replay, De La Garza.
And just like that, De La Garza's got 5. I like players that like getting to the line, seeing the ball go in the hole, and then start working their way inside out. That's what he did.
14-10, Blue with the lead. Now Smith from Weslaco in the game, gets it out to CJ Olivares from Santa Rosa. Max Graciani from SP buries a 3.
Again, Nate preaches the 3 ball, and they do a very good job of shooting it, and that got him a ticket to the Elite 8 this year, if I'm not mistaken. So good job to Coach Garza and San Perlita.
Elite 8 is absolutely right. And Coach, what I learned was that was the first time SP has gone to the Elite 8. So some history there for San Perlita, and we'll talk about more about the Trojans and what they did in Class 1A. And we'll talk about what you guys did and what boys basketball is doing and what has done in these last few years later in the broadcast. CJ Olivares, deep shot, rattles in and out of the rim. 7:30 remaining in the opening quarter, 17-10. Blue with the lead, red driving, De La Garza, nice move to the hole. The PSJ North Raider.
Make that 7 for De La Garza. Kid can score the basketball. That's why he's got over 2,000 points in his career, right there.
Smith out of 32-6A, an opponent you're familiar with Gabe Valdez. He makes a nice move to the hole.
Leonard Smith, to me, was their X factor. He got that team going. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're a very talented group, but Smith, just very unselfish type player, gets everybody involved and help Valdez to another district championship.
Maddox spots up a 3, count it. 19-15 here to our right. Substitutions fixing to check in.
I know you asked me, will they go over 90? And I said over 100. They're well on pace for over 100.
I'm terrible at math, but you can kind of project that we're heading that way in a hurry. Shot blocked from behind. We're going to have Rodriguez, Balzandua, Edge, Cristiano, and Vela. That's Rudy Rodriguez from South, Chris Vela from Santa Rosa, Luigi Cristiano from St. Joe, David Balzandua from Santa Rosa, and Lucky Edge from St. Joe. All in the game now. So CJ Olivares is going against his teammate Balzandua.
That should be interesting. Should be fun. Let's see if they go at each other for a little bit.
You're right. There's Cristiano. Tino Villarreal here in attendance. Shout out to him and his Bloodhounds. Is always a good chat. Big Lou, known on campus. That's Luigi Cristiano. He's their quarterback coach, and a lot like Ben Roethlisberger, big guy but can move.
Oh, absolutely. And then I know he was a big part of Lucio's success this year. Provides a lot inside. And congrats to St. Joe on a heck of a season also as well.
They went to the Elite 8. That was David Balzandua, who's a junior.
Again, Balzandua just does a number inside. Again, he had over 30 against San Antonio Cole in the playoff game, and Cole goes on to win a state championship. So, I mean, what he did against that team, that type of caliber team, is just phenomenal.
Balzandua got it.
That's what he can do. He's a player, and he's showing up to play.
He's a junior, folks. He's a junior. Now directing the traffic. Kicks it out to Graziani, otherwise known as Mad Max or Maximilian. There's Ray De Leon, a kid from Edinburgh Economides, coach, who was setting the world on fire in 31-6A.
Yes, he was. We opened off against Economides this year, and our goal was to stop him, and I think he went for 20 still. You know, sending double teams at him. He's just a scorer. He's got the right body, basketball body, 6 feet tall, can beat you inside and out, and he's just a heck of a player.
19-19 the score. Lucky Edge swings it out to Chris Vela. Vela, too, coach, had a big postseason for Santa Rosa. Big Lou for 3 off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Smith. Back comes Team Blue. Smith with a little crossover move on Chris Vela. Garcia driving with the left hand, high off the glass.
Good take.
Graziani blocked by Balzandua.
Officials let him play a little bit down there. It's an all-star game. I don't think we're going to see many fouls being called, so let him play.
We didn't see it in the girls, and I anticipate the same thing here. To showcase Edge from way downtown, shot off the mark. Board by Graziani out to Smith. Smith behind the back move, loose ball. Smith somehow, some way corralling it. Here comes Balzandua.
And there goes Smith with those quick hands. You can't dribble in front of him too much.
Stop and pop off the front of the rim. Graziani with a board. Trying to make a move on Rudy Rodriguez of Harlingen South. De Leon with the ball, driving, strong move. Gets his own rebound. Balzandua gets the board.
Here goes Edge.
Pass inside to Cristiano, back out to Lucky Edge. One of the more cooler and unique names is Lucky Edge. So we're gonna grab some substitutions in. Cole Pinkerton, Perales, Martinez, Vera, all back in the game. Bernie Vela from La Jolla. The Coyotes, and shout out to Coach Eric Montalvo. What they did out in 31-6A, we said that was a tough district.
Absolutely, Eric did a good job, and I'm happy for him. They've been working for a district championship for a while, and that's the first one, I believe, in a long time, and kudos to them. Great job by Eric over there in La Jolla.
Yeah, that was a team always, you know, they were knocking on the door, they took a peek and saw what the rest of the valley was doing, and Eric, he did a number this year out west of the valley.
I'm just glad he was way far west, and we didn't have to play him, so.
On the opposite end, right?
Oh, yeah.
31 and 32-6A. I know Coach Brian Molina, he had his hands full with them in the bi-district round. That's because he had a tough squad this year. Balzandua with some sweet feet right there. Oh my goodness.
He's going to be a special player. I mean, he already is, but he's going to be fun to watch next year, no doubt.
Oh my goodness.
When that team wins district again and gets to the playoffs, they're going to have to watch out for him.
Ho-hum, right? They went back to the region final this year, Santa Rosa.
Santa Rosa's got like 17 straight district championships. They're doing something right there in Santa Rosa.
Jerry Martinez almost drilled that one from Access 5. We're here on the island, you get that reference. Rudy Rodriguez driving to the lane. Lost by Chris Vela, and then another kid, Coach Chris Vela, had himself a career along with CJ Olivares, both seniors this year. They went to state a couple of years ago. I believe they were freshmen when they went.
Now, a lot of great players here in the Valley. They're doing good things, and a lot of good coaches that are putting in the right time with these kids.
A couple regional tournaments, region final. That's a dazzling resume, Coach, for both CJ and Chris Vela, because they went to state when they were freshmen, regional tournament the second year, regional tournament the third year, and then their junior year, they lost in the third round of Corpus Christi London. The following year, they go to the region final. So the third round, state appearance, regional tournament appearance, region final.
It's unreal. It's just a dream for some of us just to even get to those things, and for kids, and for these guys to do it year in and year out is just something else. But they're doing something right there at Santa Rosa.
CJ's a junior, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow.
I thought he was a senior. So now that we're on the topic of small school basketball, we've had some younger announcers step in and call basketball games, and they say, San Isidro, where's that? I was like, oh, it's down 281, you take a left. You can't go no more, you'll see it on the right. Oh, okay, San Perlita. They say, man, that Santa Maria SP game was fun. Man, that game was intense. Santa Rosa, Jubilee, and said, yeah, like these games go under the radar, coach, because they're not the 6As and the 5As that we all love to see, that the fans love, but these small school basketball is special in its own way.
Oh, absolutely. There he goes, Thurwall from Hannah.
Yeah, Thurwall, he was a beast this year, and I got to see him a couple of years, and what Hannah has coming back, they had to replace a little bit this year with Arsenault,
Campos,
and Victor Campos. They're big inside.
Thurwall got a defensive MVP this year. He just does number inside. It's just brutal, block shots, alter shots, rebounds, starts to break. He just does it all for Hannah.
Well, you know as well as anybody. You have to play him twice.
I wish he was a senior, but he's not.
That's.
I want to say he's coming back for one more year.
That's the same conversation that Coach. It's an and one from Perales. That's the same conversation that Coach Clarice Arredondo and I had, was that CJ and David are both juniors. So I had read somewhere then that they were seniors, so I apologize for that. Well, actually, I knew Bazandua was a junior. It was CJ that I thought was a senior this year.
Yeah, basketball's getting real good, but a lot of these kids are putting in extra time. I mean, you go onto social media and you see CJ working on a daily basis at Harlingen, just putting in work, trying to get better, and look at it. It's paying off for Santa Rosa and for himself. And basketball's a year-round sport, and kids are doing it year-round, and they're putting in the time, and it's paying dividends for everybody.
28-21, final seconds. Loose ball picked up by Perales. Guarded closely by Cristiano, somehow got it to go.
Tough shot by Perales down there. Strong move.
So they're both juniors, and again, I made the mistake that CJ was. I thought he was a senior this year, but to the point there, these kids have been playing for so long. You see them for so long. They feel that they've been here for 5, 6 years.
Yeah, it's a blessing when you get a freshman that can play and give you 4 years. Truly a blessing. Here we go with 6. Oh, nice finish by Thurwall at the buzzer.
Got that one to go. So, as we head to the second quarter, 32-23, you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Ro Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
And he throws it down. See you later, touchdown.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San.
Welcome back. Start of the second quarter. Shout out to all the coaches tuning in. Leave a comment, shoot us a text wherever you may be tuning in. I know Greg Yates is tuning in. Leroy Sanchez is tuning in. Who else, Coach? Do you have anybody tuning in?
Not sure, to tell you the truth. It's kind of hard to put on the mic and follow social media. I'm not there yet.
I know you got a new camera earlier this year, and I know you were fired up to have that new toy earlier in the year. You were shooting pictures earlier this year.
Oh, yes, I got a new toy, yes, and I had to go to you just to get some advice.
James Herrera in the ball game for San Perlita. First time we say his name this afternoon. Passing it up to Eli Terry. Terry with a right hand and one.
Nice unselfish play. Good finish at the rim. by Terry right there. Finishes the and one with the free throw, traditional three-point play. Vince ain't gonna miss many of those. He's tough around the rim.
It's a 10-point blue lead. Three-pointer's good.
He decided to go axis 2 this time, not axis 5.
Pass kicked outside. Herrera, he likes to shoot, coach. Keep an eye. He'll shoot from anywhere. 3 ball off the mark.
That's the type of player that just got Coach Garza's team going. I thought he was the heart and soul of their team.
Oh, absolutely.
I know he's graduating, he's a senior, but Garza does a good job of rebuilding and getting kids ready. So they'll be tough again next year. I see another deep run from San Perlito next year again.
Oh, absolutely. James Herrera. (38-25).
High scoring game. It's a rebound by Vince. I won't be surprised if he finishes with a double-double today with limited minutes.
Pushing it back up on the blue side. Martinez. Loose ball picked up on the red side.
It's a good steal by JJ. He was a good help side and great defensive stop.
It's JJ Salazar. Deep ball from Herrera off the mark.
I don't think these kids are used to the 12 minutes. Believe it or not, they look a little winded.
That's one thing that we brought up with the girls game, was that like Mario Reina was actually said, hey, I'm programmed for 8 minutes, not 12. Pass off the mark.
I know they got a couple turnovers here, but they're having fun with it. They weren't able to really practice. They had 1 day of practice, so chemistry's not there for both teams. But again, at the end of the day, we're happy to be here, and the kids are having fun with this.
Pass kicked out to Martinez, spots up a 3. Terry with a rebound. Martinez, another shot. This one's good.
Good unselfish play by Terry, giving it up to Jerry. Usually when you hit the second one, it usually goes in.
He hit that second one without question. Herrera now trying to drive through the lane against his teammate. That's Eli Terry. 2 Trojans going at it there. Pass out to Pinkerton over on the far side of the court. Bounce pass down the baseline. Shot on the way from Terry, no good. Rebounded. Good layup, count it.
Nice spin move by JJ, Indiana 1. Lucky to have that kid for 3 more years. Very aggressive, very talented player. Bright future ahead of him.
Salazar misses on the free throws, 41-27. Smith with the ball. 32 6A opponents right there going at it. Just got a piece of it, but somehow, some way.
Smith is a heck of a player. Very unselfish. You don't think he's going to shoot, and when he does or takes it to the rim, he can do it.
3 ball rattles in and out of the rim. Blocked from behind. Balzandua with a rebound and 1.
There's that kid again. Forced to be reckoned with inside.
back and look at the replay. Bonzandua just muscling his way to the hole.
Finishes the end one.
De Leon spots up a 3. Lost the handle on it, gets it back into his hands, kicks it out to Smith. Smith, pass inside. Swing pass out. Trying to make a strong move.
I do like the unselfishness, though, by this all-star team. Usually you just get people jacking up shots, but they're getting your teammates involved, moving the basketball, and it's beautiful basketball to see.
Bonzandua gets it out to Davila, count it.
Good finish.
All right, all of a sudden.
11-point ball game. With the way these two teams can score the basketball, 11 is nothing. That's 3 threes, 4 threes, and you're right back in the game.
And we see how quickly they can shoot as well.
Deep three.
Three off the mark. Graciani with a rebound, count it. Max Graciani, coach, you're talking about San Perlita. Graciani, a junior, Eli Terry, a junior. Both those bigs are going to be coming back for Coach Nate Garza.
I can see Coach Garza here in attendance right now, and I guarantee he's salivating. He's looking forward to next season. I guarantee he wishes next season was now.
3-ball drilled by Davila, and you're right, Coach, it's back to a 10-point game. Alonza driving, high off the glass, in and out of the rim. Rebounded by Bonzandua, guarded closely by Graciani, ball to Maddox.
Nice fast break. Good way to push by Bonzandua and give it up to Maddox for a layup. Just like that, we got an 8-point ball game, Kev.
8-point ball game, 6:04 here in the second period. Smith driving to the lane, a nice move with the left hand.
I'm telling you, kid can finish, he can score it. Might have not done it a lot this year, but kid can score the basketball with the best of them.
Another and one.
I do feel Smith is going to look to score a lot next year with Westlake graduating a couple kids. I think he's going to up his points next year and look to be more aggressive. So he'll be a player to watch on the offensive side next year across the valley.
Completes the 3-point play. Now back down to a 7-point blue lead. CJ Olivares for 3 off the side of the rim. Bonzandua with a board. Back comes the team red. Bonzandua driving, weaving through the defense. High off the glass.
I wish we were taking stats. I won't be surprised if he's got a double-double already, and it's not even halftime yet.
De Leon pass inside to Graciani. Go back and look at the replay, coach. How good Bonzandua is.
I mean, he can do it all. He's not just a post player. He can shoot it, he can dribble, he can start to break. Great player.
Bonzandua with the board.
I wouldn't give him too much room. He's going to let it go.
That's De La Garza.
You close the gap, he goes by you, you sag off, he's going to just drill it.
I think these boys know it, that we're in for a good one here and a high-scoring affair.
And just like that, Kev, 3-point ball game. They were down 11, it's now down to 3.
Yeah, you blink, they're up by 10. You blink, they're down by 5. You sneeze and they're down by 2. How quickly these scorers can score. Alaza from downtown, side of the rim, rebounded by Red.
Oh, nice pass. Good finish.
1-point game.
Good fast break by the red team. Cut down to 1.
3-pointer off the side of the rim, off the mark. Gonna get some substitutions coming in the game. Vela, Perales, Herrera, Cristiano, Edge, all in the game.
A lot of talented players you just named.
Some of them seniors, some of them will be coming back. Chris Vela is a senior this year for Santa Rosa. He spots up a 3, airballed it.
Let's see if Blue tries to force the issue here and start being a little bit more aggressive. They've been very passive for an all-star game, believe it or not.
Justin Vela from Lyford in the game. Bernie Vela from La Jolla.
He was one of the best bigs in the Valley this year, and he helped La Jolla do what they did this year, no doubt.
So let us know where you're tuning in from. We'll give you a shout out on the air. Be sure to follow us on our social media sites at Real Sports Live on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
I want to give a shout out, Kev, to all the assistant coaches out there that do a lot for us head coaches. You know, they don't get none of the credit that they deserve, but you got a lot of good assistant coaches out there that put in the time and do everything to help us out and help the kids out. Shout out to all the assistant coaches out there.
With that being said, you're going to have another Lucio to the Los Fresnos coaching staff.
Yes, sir.
Anissa Lucio, just named the head volleyball coach.
And we are excited to have her. She's going to do a heck of a job. She did a lot at Weslaco, then transferred over to Harlingen South, made the playoffs every single year she was there, and then she's going to come over to a Los Fresnos program that is used to winning, and she's going to bring her side and bring in her specialties, and we're expecting great things from Lucio. We're excited to have her. She starts tomorrow, so welcome to Los Fresnos, Anissa Lucio.
Her husband is on your staff, Alex Lucio.
Alex Lucio, and Lucio's got his brother here coaching the blue team.
Yeah, to our
Samuel
left.
Lucio from St. Joe, and then we got the other brother, Furman, at Hannah. So it's, I always tell them though, they're all good guys, good coaches, great coaches, but I always tell them I got the better Lucio. And they have a kick with it, or at least Alex does. But no, they're all great coaches and good people, most importantly.
And just like that, Coach, with this replay that we're going to watch, the red leads by 1.
And just like that, I think we're going to have a lot of lead changes here in the next half.
Every time we cover the Los Fresnos, the Hannahs, the St. Joes, there's always that conversation that I bring up with the Lucio coaching tree.
It's a big family.
And to pinpoint who's where and what sport they're coaching, what they're up to.
Great people. A deep 3.
Rebounded by Perales. Here comes Vela. Blue trails by 1. They've led all afternoon long. Shot from the elbow off the back of the rim. Loose ball picked up by Cristiano, back over to his teammate Lucky Edge. Edge also has his brother Tomas Edge, who was the backup quarterback at St. Joe.
Multi-sport athletes, no doubt.
Both of them can flat out play ball. Perales loses the handle. Perales going coast to coast. The big guy almost lost the handle on it.
And just like that, Blues up 50-49 with 1:50 to go.
Edge trying to spot up his defender. Floater. Ball poked away back into the hands of Herrera. Kicks it out to Vela. Vela drives, layup, almost got the lucky roll.
And there's Vince doing what he does best around the rim, finishing around the basket. Back and forth affair right now.
The official here to our left is like, whew, catch a breather. It started to become a track meet, Coach.
Oh, absolutely. And I think it's just going to get faster and faster. There they go.
Watch out for the dunk. Eli Terry throws it down.
Nice.
There's Eli Terry. He had the opportunity. He took advantage of it. I was waiting for someone to throw it down.
And there we have it. 48 seconds left to the half. Let's, there you go. We almost had our second throw down.
Try to get up.
Still goes down as 2, Kev. They're not managing possessions. Let it rip.
55-54. Edge with the ball, gets it out to Cristiano. Chris Vela for 3. Just off the mark. Loose ball picked up.
And there's Perales. I told you. Won't be surprised to finish with a double-double.
Terry for 3. Just off the mark. It's going to take us to halftime, and
57-54 red.
look at the dunk there from Eli Terry. Bang.
Beautiful basketball.
Eli Terry with the dunk before the half. We're going to take a break. The red leads the blue, 57-54. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
And he throws it down. See you later, touchdown.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
The handle on it, gets it back out to Pinkerton. Pinkerton swings it out.
I'm honestly surprised we haven't taken a three-point shot yet. I know the game just started, but the game's now played outside.
Loses the handle on it, gets it back out to Pinkerton. Pinkerton swings it out.
I'm honestly surprised we haven't taken a three-point shot yet. I know the game just started, but the game's now played outside the three-point line, and for them just...
We're looking for Maddox. Here comes Eli Terry from San Perlita. Bounce pass inside. Vela, count it.
Oh, way to run the lane. Way to run the lane by Vela.
Stop and pop. Maddox thought about it. Gets it back into his hands. Three-pointer on the way, off the side of the rim. Second chance bucket is good.
Yeah, right now Red's doing a good job on the boards, and right now they got a rebound. Great job.
Martinez trying to work around a screen, driving. Reverse layup, count it.
I've seen that a couple times.
You know, a thing, sports shut down, so for these kids, for us to be able to come out here and have this, it's a blessing, really.
Oh, big time blessing. Again, before the game, there goes Jerry Martinez. Before the game, you could, against Larry, when I played at Lopez, when he was at Pace, and he's been doing this for a long time, and he does a good job, and he's known to, you know, bring that house of pain that he used to have back in the day, and he gets his kids to play year in and year out.
Jerry Martinez, he's hot right now from the floor. De La Garza answers back, buries a three.
There he goes.
Blue with the lead. Now Now Smith from Weslaco in the game, gets it out to CJ Olivares from Santa Rosa. Max Graciani from SP buries a three.
Again, Nate breaches the three ball, and they do a very good.
17-10. Blue with the lead. Red driving. De La Garza, nice move to the hole.
Make
PSJ
that
North
seven.
Raider.
That's
PSJ North
seven.
Raider.
Make that 7 for De La Garza. Kid can score the basketball. That's why he's got over 2,000 points in his career, right there.
Smith out of 32-6A, an opponent you're familiar with Gabe Valdez. He makes a nice move to the hole.
Led Valdez to another district championship.
Maddox spots up a three, count it. Coach, and a lot like Ben Roethlisberger, big guy but can move.
Oh, absolutely. And then I know he was a big part of Lucio's success this year. Provides a lot inside, and congrats to St. Joe on a heck of a season also. I mean, what he did against that team, that type of caliber team, is just phenomenal.
Balzandua got it.
That's what he can do. He's a player, and he's showing up.
We said that was a tough district.
Absolutely. Eric did a good job, and I'm happy for him. They've been working for a district championship for a while, and that's the first one, I believe, in a long time. And kudos to them. Great job. Oh, yeah.
31 and 32-6A. I know Coach Brian Molina, he had his hands full with them in the bi-district round. That's because he had a tough squad this year. Balzandua with some sweet feet right there.
And it's paying dividends for everybody.
28-21, final seconds. Loose ball picked up by Perales. Guarded closely by Cristiano, somehow got it to go.
Tough shot by
CJ, I thought he was a senior this year, but to the point there, you know, these kids have been playing for so long, you see them for so long, they feel that they've been here for 5, 6 years.
Yeah, it's a blessing when you get a freshman that can play and give you 4 years. Truly.
James Herrera in the ball game for San Perlita. First time we say his name this afternoon. Passing it up to Eli Terry. Terry with a right hand and one. It's a 10-point blue lead. Three-pointer's good. Terry with a rebound. Martinez, another shot. This one's good.
Good unselfish play by Terry, giving it up to
Salazar misses on the free throws. 41-27. Smith with the ball. 32-6A opponents right there going at it. Just got a piece of it, but somehow, some way,
Smith
in and out of the rim. Blocked from behind. Balzandua with a rebound and one.
There's that kid again. Beautiful basketball to see.
Balzandua gets it out to Davila. Count it.
Good finish. Deep three.
Three off the mark. Graciani with a rebound. Count it. Max Graciani, Coach Atari, a junior. Both those bigs are going to be coming back for Coach Nate Garza.
I can see Coach Garza here in attendance right now, and I guarantee he's salivated. He's looking forward to next season. I guarantee he wishes next season was now.
And you're right, Coach. It's back to a 10-point game. Alonza driving high off the glass, in and out of the rim. Rebounded by Balzandua, guarded closely by Graciani. Ball to Maddox.
Nice fast break. Good way to push by Balzandua.
Here in the second period. Smith driving to the lane. A nice move with the left hand.
I'm telling you, kid can finish.
CJ Olivares for three off the side of the rim. Balzandua with a board. Back comes the team red. Balzandua driving, weaving through the defense. High off the glass.
I wouldn't give him too much room. He's going to let it go.
That's De La Garza.
You close the gap, he goes by you, you sag up.
Alonza from downtown. Side of the rim, rebounded by Red.
Oh, nice pass. Good finish.
1-point game.
So it's, I always tell them though, they're all good guys, good coaches, great coaches, but I always tell them I got the better Lucio.
Both of them can flat out play ball. Perales loses the handle. Perales going coast to coast. The big guy. Welcome back to the broadcast. Catch the complete game highlights later today on Real Sports Live. Coach Marco Hinojosa to my left of the Los Fresnos Falcons. Coach, this has been an entertaining ball game, and we're seeing points galore. You said that we'll get to 100. If you do the math, Coach, we might surpass that quickly.
Oh, for sure. There goes Eddie Epperson from way downtown.
You know, Epperson, Coach, he had a terrific career in a Redskin uniform.
Yeah, what's special for him was he got to get coached by his dad, and that's something special. And I guarantee you he'll remember that for the rest of his life.
And the Coach Epperson back here, the Eppersons here, shout out to them. They're here in attendance watching their boy. Rudy Rodriguez, the Hawk, that 3 rattles in and out of the rim. This year, Coach, 32-6A.
Nice fast break by the blue team.
It was tough, but I think, you know, right next to the word tough was the word depth. You know, because each week, that shot blocked from behind.
For it being an all-star game, we got a lot of defense going on inside, for sure.
Was this year's district as deep as it has been in recent memory?
It was just as tough as every other year that we've been in it. Congratulations to Westlake. Heck of a team. They were just loaded from top to bottom, and a heck of a coach. And Coach Valdez, he did a good job with them. And congratulations to Westlake. But no, it was a tough district from top to bottom. You got to show up to play every single night, and that's just a testament to basketball here in the Valley. Though overall, it's getting up there. But credit the kids; they're putting in the time that it takes to get to that level.
We're starting to see that track race pick up here with cheetah speed, 65-59. Slow down, Bazandua. He almost lost his footing there. 3-pointer, just off the mark from Epperson. This one off the mark.
There's Pickerington rebounding. Pickerington did a lot for Port Isabel. It's the type of player that's very unselfish, looked to score. He did whatever the team needed to. If it meant rebounding one night, guarding the best offensive player, he did it all for them. And PI had a heck of a season this year.
They really did. Coach Hazelton and what they did, Coach, the stat shocked me that this was the 2 stats stood out. First district title in 31 years, and then the first ever regional tournament for Port Isabel.
Yeah, and for them to do it with graduating Daniel Rinza last year, it was something to be proud of, because everybody thought, oh, all right, they're losing Rinza, which was the best player, and for everybody to step up and play as a team and play unselfish and to do what they did, it's a special year they had, without a doubt.
It's been quite some time that they had won a district title. And it makes you wonder, like, man, they have some really good teams over these last couple of years, and Hazelton and the things he's done there, especially with Rinza at the helm.
Yeah, no, winning's not easy. People think it's easy, but it's not easy. It takes a lot just to even win a basketball game, much less a district title.
And you guys won 6 straight, and in arguably the toughest district in the RGV.
We've been blessed with great players, though. Players like Jerry Martinez, Hugo de la Cruz, who started and laid that foundation 7 years ago. I got here to my left, Gabriel Martinez, Jerry's brother. We've been blessed with great players and kids that understand what it takes and are very unselfish and believe in what we do.
Well, let's talk a little bit about your Falcons, Coach. This year, many pegged it as a rebuild year, a retool year, you know, because last year, or 2 years, or like last season, yes. We had Altamirano, Adrangheri, Luis Gonzalez.
Elian Gonzalez.
Elian Gonzalez, good grief. Elian Gonzalez was one of my favorite athletes to cover because he was so good, not only on the football field, but just athletically. He was a nightmare for opposing offenses. You guys go to the Sweet 16 for the first time in program history. You guys come back with the giant question mark on, well, who's going to be the Robin to Jerry? And then I think you guys found that with JJ. I mean, he stepped in and had a great year, but talk about the year that you guys had.
I mean, everybody was behind the 8 ball, obviously, with COVID, not having an off season or a preseason, and we did the best that we could with the time that we had. Again, the foundation's been laid and the kids know what it takes, and we had a good season overall. I believe we won 23 games for a short season, and that's great. But we didn't meet all our goals, but there's always next year, and the kids are already starting to work and starting to lift, and thank God we have an off season this year, and everybody, all the other coaches I've talked to, myself, like Coach Molina, we're all excited about the off season and catch these kids back up to speed, especially in the weight room, because we did lose a lot of time in the weight room last year due to COVID.
Talk about the now that we're that much closer to things getting back on track as far as strength and conditioning goes. What are you guys' plans for that?
I mean, right now our goal is to get stronger. I want to say we got bullied at times, and we just got to be real and honest, and I'm very real and honest with my kids, and our goal is to get stronger, and we're starting to hit the weight room, and as a team, not individually, where people are going here and there, and that's our goal right now, is to get stronger, and then we'll let the pieces fall into place.
De Leon with a bucket, 69-62, Blue with a lead. Salazar out to Bonzandua, buries the three.
I'm telling you, Kev, this kid can do it all. Inside, outside, start to break, hit the three. Just a phenomenal player, and it's fun to watch.
David Bonzandua putting on a show. Back on the other end comes Blue.
Points are starting to creep up quick. 71-65 already.
And the fans here in attendance, obviously limited capacity, but they're getting their money's worth. These kids putting on a show. Bonzandua, turnaround. Almost got that one to go.
Did it against CJ, his own player. They're laughing about it here at half court.
De Leon gets his own rebound, back up and gets it to go.
Crazy that he's only a junior. He's got to come back. Averaged 27 and like 12 rebounds this year. Great player, and Coach Ramos out there in Condominiums, guarantee he was happy to have him back one more year. I know I would.
Absolutely. Timeout on the court. We'll take a timeout up here. You're watching Real Sports Live.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more.
Welcome back. South Padre Island, as we're wrapping up spring break. Three-pointer good from Elijah De La Garza.
Can't leave him open. It's like hitting a layup for him, wide open.
South Padre Island, hot commodity in the month of March. Some good weather. We're indoors. Second chance bucket, good.
There's De Leon again.
De Leon gets that bucket to go. De La Garza thought about the three. He's gonna pull up, fires the shot, bang! Back-to-back threes from the Raider.
That's why he scored 2,500 points in his career right there. It's just got ice in his veins.
Back comes Red, that's Maddox. Kicks it out, three-pointer from the corner. Graciani with a rebound.
The pace has sure picked up here, Kev. Guys are looking to push, run, shoot the three, attack the basket.
Graciani with a sweet move, gets his own rebound, passes inside to De Leon, gets the two. Shot off the mark, rebounded by Smith. Smith with the right hand. Airballed it, rebounded by
Good
Red.
take, a little contact, but the rest letting him play. Oh, nice pass.
And one.
And there goes Perales again.
Oh, Perales with an opportunity here to complete a three-point play.
That's one of the kids, Coach Valdez is graduating this year. I know he's going to be missed dearly, but Gabe does a good job over there, and they just reload, and I know they're going to be competing for another district title next year.
And see, I know programs like yourself, when we talk not reload, but rebuild, it's more of a retool for you guys, because the program's established. It's a matter of putting the pieces to the puzzle together. And, you know, we use that term a lot in football programs where say, you know, Harlingen doesn't retool, they reload. You know, they put those pieces back in place.
Yeah, that's when an off season it comes into play, and putting that chemistry together and putting the new pieces in. And last year, again, none of the teams in the Valley had a chance to do that. I mean, I'm going to say you're seeing it at the college level right now. A lot of teams are getting upset here in March Madness, and I know it happens every year, but this year is happening, I think, a little bit more. But then again, they didn't have those off-season and pre-seasons to prepare, and it affects you a little bit.
It really did, and we saw that with football right out of the gate. And when the season wrapped up, you know, talking with multiple coaches, they said, gosh, you know, for the coaches that are spring ball guys, which David Cantu is now at Los Fresnos, he's a spring ball guy.
Yes, sir.
Not being able to have it just threw a big old wrench into it. And what we're seeing with softball is a lot of these kids came in out of shape. Three-pointer off the front of the rim.
Yeah, absolutely. But again, we're having an off-season this year. All the coaches are happy. The kids are happy. And we're just happy and excited. Nice bucket, nice finish to be back and playing the game we love. Tough shot.
De Leon drills that three-pointer, 82-78. Coach, we're going to go well past the century mark here. Swish.
Nice shot right there.
82-80, 3:12 left here in the third. We're going to step aside, take a quick break. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Hi, I'm Rod Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
And he throws it down.
Welcome back to Real Sports Live. Pinkerton to inbound.
I know right before the timeout we had Dennis Lozano hit a turnaround jumper for two. I want to say Lozano had a 40-point game this year against San Benito. The kid can score it there at Rio Grande City. I'm not sure if he's a junior or senior, but tremendous score, no doubt. Anytime you can put 30 plus, especially 40, and there goes Martinez for another three.
Speaking of scores, right?
Speaking of scores.
I had the conversation with Jerry when he reached the 1,000-point mark. I had a conversation with you that night. And Coach, just so you know, I asked the question about reaching the 1,000-point mark, right? The elephant in the room. Three-pointers good. It's starting to rain threes here at the convention center. Coach, the first thing that came, we didn't win. We didn't win. And I can respect that. Although we got to the answer we were looking for on just what it meant to him, but the knee-jerk reaction was we didn't win. It didn't end up the way we wanted to. I wasn't thinking about it until I got home, and my parents had a little cake for me and we celebrated, but I was not happy.
Yeah, no, that's just the type of kid he is. He's team first, and people think, oh my Lord.
That's from Access 5 right there, Jerry Martinez.
That might be from the parking lot. I don't know. He's a very humble kid, even though, yeah, people say, oh, he likes to score, this and that, but he's all about team first. Very unselfish, and if they don't win, he's not happy. Every time I tell him to do something, he did it. Whatever it was, the case may be, whether it's go defend, pass the basketball, yes, sir, and that's just the type of kid he is. But no doubt he is a phenomenal scorer, probably one of the best that's going to come out of the Valley here after he graduates.
Lozano driving to the lane. This is a lot of fun in a track race.
We're about to hit the century mark here.
Another bucket. Coach, we're going to go back and look at that replay on Jerry's three ball. I see he just pushing it.
That might have been from Brownsville.
from your backyard.
Yeah, that kid can shoot it, no doubt. Last time he hit a shot from that spot, same exact spot, was last year in the area round to give us the lead against Alexander to punch a ticket into the 3rd round. So he's not scared to shoot it, that's for sure.
The banner year for you guys was last year making the regional tournament, but not only you made it, Santa Maria made it, Pioneer made it. We had multiple teams make the regional tournament, and I felt was one of the better years. Edinburgh Vela, or no, you guys beat Vela to make it to the Sweet 16.
Correct.
I felt, we'll take a step back, I felt the area round was just massive for boys basketball. With you guys, you know, slaying that dragon in Laredo, Vela got a big win. So just talk about how big that year was for RGV basketball.
I mean, basketball in general, again, it's huge, and a lot of the kids are putting in the time, and that's just goes unnoticed. But if you're on social media and you see these kids and what they're doing, they got a love for the sport, and they put in time, you know, year in and year out. I'm going to give a shout out here to Leroy and his brother. You know, he's got Ryan in the gym on a daily basis, and he's got goals, but that's what it takes if you want to be good. And these kids are putting in that time, and that's what takes us coaches and makes us look good, is these kids putting in the time and makes the game easy, and basketball's getting better here in the Valley.
We are going to head to the 4th quarter. We're going to step aside, take a quick break. Coach Marco Hinojosa to my left, our special guest. We head to the 4th in a high-scoring affair. You're watching Real Sports Live.
See you later, touchdown.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Welcome back to South Padre Island.
Well, we played 36 minutes, Kevin. We're still in a ball game with 12 minutes to go.
And it's a 3-point ball game. Red trails by 3. Herrera's shot no good. Cristiano gets the bucket. It's a 1-point game.
Big rebound and finish down there by Cristiano.
Martinez with the ball, guarded by Edge. A couple of Lower Valley boys right there. Pass inside, gets the handle, layup, good.
Nice pass and pick and roll. Nice pass by Jerry, good finish by Thurwall.
Driving to the lane, De La Garza.
They call the foul before the basket, so it'll be on the side. Great take though by De La Garza though. Again, you close him out, he's gonna go by, you sag off, he's gonna shoot it. So tough kid, tough player.
Inbound to Bazandua. Bazandua, spin move, driving to the lane, good.
Special and fun to watch, no doubt. And I know Santa Rosa's happy to have him back for another year. Special player.
3 ball off the mark, Thorwall. Pass inside to Perales.
There's Pickerton, hustle plays, things that go unnoticed. Things that he did for Port Isabel right there.
Martinez, fade away. Sophomore.
And we're happy to have him back for 2 more years.
De La Garza spots up a 3. Rebounded by Perales. Martinez back up to Thurwall. 32-6A combo right there. Cole Pinkerton from downtown off the mark. Thurwall with a rebound, turnaround. Got fouled by Herrera.
Again,
James?
that's what he did for Hannah right there. Tough inside. Again, he was named Defensive Player of the Year for the district and got a lot of rebounds for Hannah, which helped him out a lot this year.
Thorwall spots up a deep ball, airballed it, picked up by Cristiano out to Balzandua. Looking down court, fires it over to Herrera. Herrera, no look pass. They do that a lot in San Perlita. Thorwall one-on-one, driving to the lane, try to throw it down. It was almost had it.
He didn't care somebody was in his way. He said, I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna dunk it. I love the attempt.
Edge, 3-ball no good, saved by Balzandua, picked up back into the hands of Thorwall. You commend the effort there. Cristiano says, hey, go for it, bro.
Nice pass by Martinez to Perales. Good pass, good finish, good cut by Perales right there.
Triple digits. We are now in the 100s. Balzandua, strong move to the hole.
So rare mirrors by Balzandua today. I don't think he's missed all day.
Driving down the baseline is Edge. Balzandua driving down the baseline with another move.
And just like that, he says, give me the ball back. I can't go out like that.
David Balzandua putting on a show for the Santa Rosa faithful, trying to throw it down again is Thorwall. He's gonna get one, coach.
Thorwall not caring who's down there. He's trying to go up and dunk over somebody.
James Herrera with his first bucket of the afternoon.
And both teams are over triple digits now, Kev, with 8:50 to go.
Perales, strong move with the right hand, in and out of the rim. Cristiano back out to Edge. Here comes Lucky Edge.
Oh, you can't leave him open.
Just missed it was De La Garza. Vera driving. Now we're going to get some substitutions. Perales, Maddox, Lozano, Perales all in the game. On the red side, Olivares, Smith, Vela, Graciani. All in the game.
Oh, they got Perales and Balzandua together, 24 and 32. That's a scary combination right there.
1 point blue lead. Smith back with the ball. Stops and pops a 3. Vela gets it. Shot no good, gets his own rebound. Out to CJ Olivares. Off the mark. Maddox with a rebound, and back comes the red. Maddox with a nice move to the hole. Second chance bucket.
There's that guy Vince again.
Perales gives the red a 1 point lead, 102-101. Graciani trying to make a move, loses the handle, picks it back up, stolen away. Back comes De La Garza. He'll have his signing day coming up soon. Shout out to Coach De La Garza. Got to catch up with him the other day at the practice here on the island on Thursday. Inbound pass to De La Garza from the corner. Perales driving to the lane, gets it to go.
That's money. You can't guard him one-on-one. You better send 2 at him or he's going to do that to you. He's going to score most of the times. Oh, here's Weslico against Weslico right here, going at each other. I'm more sure they've done that a lot of times at practice. I want to say this is Red's biggest lead, 3 points. I think the previous lead was 1. See if they can maintain it and keep it. And just like that, Galarza says no, sir.
We're going to tie things up in a jiffy. I gotcha. So back comes Red. Maddox gets it out to Lozano. Lozano pass inside, picked away, but back into the hands of Red. That was Lozano picking it up. Balzandua back with the ball.
Oh, a little trap right there in the corner. Defense is picking up. It's about a bright thing now. Need Neither team wants to lose, Kev.
You don't, and for all intents and purposes, it's a showcase game, but you're just seeing these kids.
It's bragging rights at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
We beat you, so on and so forth. They're all friends, you know, outside of basketball, and they all talk to each other, and so it's a pride thing.
And the practice was fun too, because we had a little bit more jawing in a good way.
Correct.
These kids, like I said, just having fun and appreciating what was in front of them and appreciating the opportunity. Again, a year later into a pandemic, I feel that there's light at the end of the tunnel. Olivares with the layup.
Blue takes the lead again. They're up 2 now.
Seesaw battle. De La Garza spots up a 3.
And there's Lozano right there with a steal for 2. Ties it back up.
5:39 left in this one. Olivares for 3. Swish!
CJ says, hand down, man down. Give me that ball.
Balzandua trying to make a move on Graciani. Ball picked up by Galaza.
Nice pass by Galarza right there. Way to run the lane by Blue. Picks that lead back up to 5 now.
Balzandua, that's Perales.
That's Perales. He ain't gonna miss much from down there.
111-108 the score. Galaza spots up a 3, rattles out of the rim. Balzandua picks it up.
Red needs a bucket here to tie the game up.
And 1.
And just like that, they're down 1, going to the line with a chance to tie it. .443, Kev, is about to go down. Perales is about to tie this game, and let's see who takes over the basketball game here.
Correction on the score, it's 111-110, Blue with the lead.
Just like that, the game's tied.
You called it, tie ball game, and away we go. 4:43 left.
A lot of guys that can score. Let's see who takes over here.
Who's gonna go on the final run and who gets hot? Blue's kind of gone cold here in the last few minutes. It's been the red team that has picked it up a notch.
Basketball's a game of runs, you know that. Some people are gonna make a run here, another one's gonna make a run there. Let's see who makes the last run.
That ball knocked away.
Things going on the line, shooting 2. Good take by Martinez. Saw he's getting guard one-on-one. Saw the lane, decided to take it and get himself to the free throw line for easy points. I say easy, kid, but really not easy. When you got the lights in front of you, fans here looking at you, I mean, it's not as easy as it looks. These kids make it look easy.
Especially, you know, in that third round game last year, for you guys, and then for Edinburgh and Harlingen, you know, it's a big stage. It's at the Bert Ogden Arena, and these kids lived up to the billing. Jerry and company last year, and
absolutely
the girls on this and this year. I'm sure you saw that game and how it went down.
Yes, down to the last second.
Literally.
Nice inbound play there by Harlingen, and then gets a bucket at the buzzer to send them to the 4th round. Congratulations to the Harlingen girls for getting to the Sweet 16. I want to say that was Montevall's first time getting there, so congratulations to her and her team.
It was the first for Ashley Montevalles as a head coach. And the first time in 8 years since Harlingen had went to the Sweet 16. The special thing there is that we were talking with Coach Clarice Arredondo was that Anea Coleman is a freshman, Maddie Martinez is a freshman. I mean, Caranco, freshman. These are all girls on Edinburgh's side.
Oh,
loaded.
Their expectations going to be out of the roof next year.
Julie Bryant, sophomore. Rosa Zapata, sophomore.
And
So
there's that guy Vince again. Rebound for a putback, puts their team up 2.
a lot of bright stars here. De Leon being another one. He's got one more year in his back pocket.
Yes,
Terry
he does.
as well. He's also a junior from San Perlita. Then there's one youngster there is Jerry Martinez, the sophomore. Steps back, pops up a 3, in and out of the rim. Step back with the right hand, De Leon. Gets his own rebound, gets it to go. How impressive is that?
Oh, it's not easy to do. He made it look easy, but it's not easy to do. But Ray is just a competitor, one of the best competitors that we got here in the Valley. There he is with another board.
De Leon from the elbow. Offensive board, no good. Back comes the red. That's Perales. $1.15 apiece. 3-pointer, no good. Terry fighting for the board. Perales corrals it in. Shot no good. Davila driving.
You can tell both teams want to win this basketball game now. It's getting a little bit cheaper down there, and refs are going to start calling a little tighter, I'm going to guess. As I say, officials, shout out to the Rio Grande Valley coach officials for doing a heck of a job this year and providing good. Nice take. A good job for us coaches and teams in the Valley.
You know, yeah, they're right in the middle of it too, having to not only travel and work, but also deal, with the COVID deal.
There's Perales again.
A minute 50 left, 117 to 117. Triple digits here at the island. 3-pointer off the mark from De Leon. Perales with a rebound. Ball
nice
picked away
steal.
by the blue. That's De Leon. De Leon's gonna hand it off to Martinez. Working around a screen, kicks it out to Pinkerton. Pinkerton playing in his own backyard. Support Isabel Tarpon.
Yes, he is. Possibly got our last substitution here, unless we go into overtime with 1:24 left. Let's see what Coach Moreno's got lined up for his team. Funny how we got both St. Joe coaches, both got to the Elite Eight, both coaching right now, and they're both tied at 117 as we speak.
I'm sure there might be a steak dinner somewhere between these two.
Oh, nice pass by De La Garza. Selfish play. Great pass by De La Garza and a good finish by Lozano.
Little over a minute to go. 2-point blue lead. One knocked away.
Joey saw the lane was open, decided to take it. Officials got a foul. Going to the line for 2 more free throws. Chance to tie the basketball game. Some of these kids just came back from Houston. They were up at an AU tournament this weekend. So they played a Friday, Saturday games, and they're here playing today.
No biggie, right?
But again, that's what it takes. If you want to get to the next level and be great, you got to put in the time. These kids know that.
Jerry Martinez ties the game with a pair of free throws. And away we go in the final minute of the RGV Best of the Best showcase here from South Padre Island on Rio Sports Live. Kevin Aro, Marco Hinojosa.
We got a timeout by Coach Moreno. Let's see what he draws up.
So what does he draw up in this situation? It's a showcase, right? But you want to win.
If you ask me, he's going to draw something up, and the kids are going to go do their own thing. They're going to see the lane, and they're going to take it, or they're going to shoot that 3. But let's see. If you ask me, I'll feed the big inside, and they haven't doubled him down all day. He's missed 1 or 2 shots at the most. So I'd feed the big myself, let him go to work, and live with those percentages. He ain't going to miss much from down there, let me tell you.
45 seconds remaining. I'd say that this game is flirting with overtime, but at the same time, these guys are so sharp, it might end in regulation.
It might.
119 to 119. First I've ever had to post triple digits on our scoreboard.
No doubt the 12-minute quarters helps, though.
Right, and that's one thing that Coach Clarice mentioned to me. He goes, we got 12-minute quarters, so we're going to get some extra scoring in this ball game. Inbound pass to Lozano. Gets it out to Perales.
There's that one-on-one right there with Perales. Oh! Got his own rebound, though.
Gets that one to go.
Still find a way to get the ball to him. Go down low for the two. 25 seconds left. Blue down two. Let's see what they got.
De Leon battling, 18 seconds, clock ticking away, pass inside, taken away by Perales.
They're trying to foul, officials aren't calling it.
.121 to 119. That's what I got.
Foul count's not up, so I don't know how many more till they put him on the line.
4 seconds. It's 121, 119. The scoreboard reads 122, 119. Fazandua with the ball. They pull him from the jersey. They're trying to do everything they can.
Yeah, they're trying to get to that 7 foul count, so they put him on the line for a one-on-one and a chance to even just get the ball back. Looks like they still got a couple more fouls to go.
And that one's gonna count. Red wins this one, 123 to 119. In a high-scoring affair, the red team coach prevails. And no question here, David Balzandua. He's our player of the game from Team Red.
I mean, him and Vince had a heck of a game. Probably both had a double-double. De La Garza did what he did. It was a total team effort by both guys, both teams.
We're wrapping things up here on our post-game show.
Just want to give a shout out to Coach Association for putting this together, Real Sports Live, helping putting this together, and Island Services and Mr. Pinkerton for helping putting this together here at the Island. Great facility, great venue. Just a great atmosphere overall. Great job.
123, 119. This one easily hitting the 100-point mark, Coach. You're seeing both teams going and getting a picture together. Coach, what stood out for you here in this All-Star game? Or excuse me, the showcase.
I mean, just the way these kids can just score the basketball. Again, they put in the time and it shows. They can score it in multiple ways. Before you had bigs being bigs and they were just in the blocks. Now you got bigs pushing up the basketball. You got guards doing step backs. I mean, just number of things. Just the style of play has changed. The game's evolving here in the Valley, and we're trying to catch up to those San Antonio and Houston area teams, and it's going to come, and it's coming.
Coach Marco Hinojosa here to my left. We're gonna stay on here. We're gonna try and grab Balzandua to an interview here on live. But like I had talked with Coach Arredondo post game, was that it's good to see these kids out here. That you guys were able to complete a season because of the levels of uncertainty. We didn't know if we were or we were able to. We made it through together. Again, we're still planning on having an all-star game. This was just a showcase. So the basketball season's still not done yet on Real Sports Live. Still got a couple more games lined up as far as the all-star games go.
I know the Coaches Association is looking at having a senior all-star game, the one that we do every year. And I think that's coming up in April. No date yet, but we're looking at having a senior all-star game for those seniors. So we're excited for that. And
we're going to step aside, take a quick break. More coming up on the post-game show. You're watching Real Sports Live.
See you later, touchdown.
Since COVID-19 hit, we saw that there was quite a decrease in our sales. We had heard from another business that EDC was helping people with grants. And so we decided to give it a shot, and we were accepted. I would encourage you to contact the EDC and see if you qualify for one of these grants.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Welcome back to our post-game show here on Rural Sports Live. We're joined by David Bazandua, who our player of the game here on Rural Sports Live. You guys are able to pick up a 123-119 win. Is this the highest game you've ever been a part of?
Nah, actually, back with my high school team, we had 132. So
132.
That was close though.
Close, just a little bit, right? A lot of fun, a lot of points. David, what was the best part about playing in in a showcase?
Just having fun, just having fun with my friends from other schools and everything.
You're a junior. You're coming back for one more year. You got to play with guys like Jerry, who's a sophomore, guys that were seniors, guys that were juniors, sophomores. Fluctuation between the classifications. What stood out to you?
Nothing. I mean, the underclassmen, they're all good. Just the shooting from everybody. Everyone's good in here.
You finished against Cole with 32 points.
Yeah.
Was that a season high for you?
Yeah, it was.
Talk about that game against Cole, a team, mind you, that went on to win state. You put up 32 against them. Talk about your performance that game.
It was just crazy. We just wanted to win and everything. I just tried my best and poured my heart out there for the seniors.
I don't know how many you scored this afternoon, but I know you scored a lot. It seemed like you picked up right where you left off. Talk about your performance today.
I just try to have fun and, try to win for my team and everything.
You have one more year left in you in Santa Rosa. This year was tough on all of us, having to deal with a pandemic. How thankful are you on being able to play a complete season, make the playoffs, make the region final, and then be a part of a showcase?
I'm very thankful. Even just have a basketball season. I know last year the state championship got canceled because of this, but I'm just glad I got to play.
What are you looking forward to most for next year as a senior?
To get revenge on Cole and win that state championship.
There you go. We're joined by junior David Bazandua of the Santa Rosa Warriors. Bazandua, thanks for joining us. Have a good offseason, and we'll see you next year. On the other side of the break, Jerry Martinez is going to be joining us here on Real Sports Live.
See you later, touchdown.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarras, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen.
Back on the post-game show, we're joined by sophomore Jerry Martinez of the Los Fresnos Falcons. Jerry, you're a sophomore. Showcase, what was it like being a part of a showcase with sophomores, juniors, seniors?
It just felt good, whenever you're playing with the best people in the valley, you're going to get something great, and we put up 119 points, the other team put up 123. They outdid us today, but it was a good game between all of us.
Jerry, you were shooting from all over the place. You shot one from about on the S midcourt. That was a deep three. Coach Hinojosa, your coach here, said that the last time you shot from that range was against Alexander last year in the playoffs.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it's it's kind of pretty normal to me. I work on it at the gym, so I make it to the point where it's consistent, and yeah.
So shooting from that far is normal to you?
Yeah, it's normal to me because I feel comfortable with it, and yeah.
Okay. Talk about the season you had as a sophomore in Los Fresnos, and like I was telling Coach Hinojosa that the word retool, rebuild was tossed around the program, but yet you guys made the playoffs, won a playoff game, so recap your season.
It was a great season. We all had fun, even though it was tough with all this COVID. Thankfully, we didn't get affected by it, but you know, the season didn't end the way we wanted it to, but it's all good because we know we're going to be back tomorrow. We have a really young team. We lost Alex and Dayton. Big losses for us, but still, we feel like next year we can be district contenders still.
You have JJ Salazar coming back, who was a freshman this year. He was on this year's team. Looking towards the future, how good is that 1-2 punch going to be?
Oh, he's something else. His jump shot is so clean, and I just can't wait till my junior, senior year to play with him.
You know, you guys, you went through the season. You guys had the playoff run. Then you guys had this showcase. Being a part of the showcase, one thing I saw on Thursday's practice with the girls and the boys was that you guys were having fun. You guys were having fun. You guys enjoyed it. You guys were very thankful because you think about it, Jerry, a year ago this time, we were in lockdown. We didn't have any of this. So just how thankful were you being able to play in a showcase at this time of year?
When I first found out I was going to be a part of the showcase, I was so excited because last year I didn't get to play in it. And like growing up as a kid, seeing my brother like playing the showcase or like the All-Star games, I was like, damn, I want to be a part of that one day. And last year I didn't get the chance to, but this year I did, which I'm very thankful for. And we just all have fun because, we're all the best in the Valley. It seems like every time we pass it to someone, they're going to make it. So, yeah.
It was a track race, and at the end of the first quarter, Coach Hinojosa said, Kev, we're on pace to pass 100. Just how fun was it? You were making threes, De La Garza was making threes. It was just a back and forth affair. Just how fun was that? You guys answering each other's shots.
I mean, it's super fun. We know coming in that, it's going to be a good game no matter what because, like I said, we're the best of the Valley. And, yeah, it was just a fun game, high-scoring game, as you can see, and, yeah.
Jerry Martinez joining us from the Team Blue. Jerry, congrats on your season. Congrats on making the showcase. We're excited to see you for these next 2 years. We're going to wrap things up on our broadcast here on the post-game show. On the other side of the break, you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Wrapping things up on the post-game show here on South Padre Island. Coach Marco Hinojosa to my left. Coach, wrapping things up here on the island, just final thoughts.
I mean, good basketball, and I'm looking forward to the senior all-star game that we know it should be taking place in April. So I'm just excited that the game's going and kids are out and we're living the life that we're supposed to be living, and looking forward to the senior all-star game that's coming up in April.
Absolutely. So the all-star game will be coming up in April. We'll broadcast that wherever it may be. This is the first time I call a game on the island. I've done games in Port Isabel, but not SPI. But again, shout out to everyone that was a part of this. Brian Pinkerton, who provided the service, the facility here, the convention center. Shout out to all the staff who allowed us to come in a couple days ago, site survey, cover the practice. They allowed us to freely work with all these cords you see right here in front of you. So shout out to them. Shout out to Coach Clarissa Arredondo for joining us on the girls broadcast. Shout out to you, Coach Marco Hinojosa, for not only coming on with me during this broadcast, but throughout the year supporting Joe and myself and Real Sports Live.
No, thank you guys for what you guys do, and you provide a platform that wasn't there before, and a lot of people appreciate it. You guys, people tuning in from all over the state and across the country. So it's something nice that you guys are doing for the kids, and at the end of the day, that's what it's about. It's about the kids.
So that wraps up our coverage here. Final score, the Red takes it 123-119 on behalf of myself, Kevin Arrow, Joe Bowling, and everyone at Real Sports Live saying